of the night. It won't be quite so sedate. I'm giving you the big tip in the next one. It is the Top Star Juniors. They're a little bit more adventurous. Jake Lehman, the West Australian champion. Cody Colmer in 3. Michaela Steele in 12. Harrison Barris in 18. It's a quality field, actually. 34 Baxter Truchet. 57 Riley Bain. 74 Lockie Comley. 75 Jamie Comley. And 81 Oscar Amato are your starters in the Top Star Juniors. This is event number 2 coming up.
A brand new car for Oscar Amato in the 81. Hopefully no one's going to jump in these kids' cars. Jason, I'd be quite impressed if you could actually sit in one of them. I struggle now.
That's your first silly comment of the night, Morgan, to be brutally honest.
Oh, we've got a tally?
Yep.
Don't forget as well to visit our fantastic amenities, the canteen, with a new variety of food as well. Cobb salad out, so to a meatball sub. Lockie's bar also open, but also a good return to the oval track diecast and racing collectibles here on the front straight for some amazing Speedway apparel here in the West as we're underway. And we are 5 wide. Going into turn number 1. Lockie Comley was the widest of them all, and he sees his younger brother Jamie able to get past as well, but we're following a brand new look for Oscar Amato in the Jake Fisher Racing car number 81. Behind him, Harrison Barris, who was the last start winner here at the Make Smoking History Collie Speedway, with Truchet and your West Australian champion Jake Lehman. And he got the elbows out there for third places. Lehman again chasing the man he did in our opening show, giving the old tally-ho to the outside. But we're all behind Oscar Amato in our opening 2 laps.
West Australian champion getting busy. He's moved up to second place, driven right round the outside of Harrison Barris there. Our race leader is Oscar Amato, so it's a race in 3. Then we've got 2 in the middle of the field, which is the 34 of Baxter Truchet and Cody Colmer in car number 3. And then the back 4 cars, Riley Bain, Michaela Steele, Jamie Conley and Lockie Comley. 3 down and 5 to go. And throw Nana's T-tail over the first 3. They haven't got past Oscar Amato. Lehman still in second place, and Harrison Barris is right there with them. Back then in 4th place, Baxter Truchet and Cody Colmer. So run down the back straight. Here comes the West Australian champion now. He comes up on the outside of Oscar Amato and drives right round the outside and takes the lead. Great drive by the West Australian champion to the halfway mark.
And he'll try and defend this title in the March long weekend here in this venue. That's why we see such an influx of junior sedan competitors here in Collie, with a man who calls his club home, Jake Lehman. And the Right Ways Industrial WA number 1 has stayed the only man true to the top side of the racetrack, and it has worked out to his advantage. Both Amato and Harrison Barris have been committed to the bottom side, and right now that's been to their detriment, and it has allowed Lehman to challenge and take the lead as he makes a mistake into Palmer's corner, and all of a sudden Amato and Barris are back into play.
They are 2 to go. Jake Lehman looking to become the first junior driver in history to win 3 West Australian titles. He's still very young. He can go for another couple of years yet. Amato won't go away, and neither will Harrison Barris. They're coming up for the white flag this time around as the horse float goes down back towards Williams into the main straight. 1 to go. It is Lehman out in front. Back to Amato, Barris, then back to Truchet and Colmer. We got 2 at the back that have had a collision, and that's Lockie Comley and Jamie Comley. They're facing each other over on the back straight, and we've gone yellow.
And Michaela Steele was also involved in that one. 3 into 2 didn't work, and sadly both the Comleys got together. And sees the elder brother Lockie facing the wrong way, and Jamie facing right in front of his brother.
So Jamie Comley is okay to drive away. Checking on the 74 of Lockie as he drives past.
And you can see the war wounds along the back straight of where he hit right in front of the grandstand along the back straight. So Lockie Comley is coming to. The question is who? It might be Darren Johnson. The Comic Civil car number 75. He's going to drive away.
Just quickly, Morgan, just going to sit looking at Comley's car sitting over here on the back straight, mate. The right rears are facing in a weird direction from contact, obviously, for going into turn number 3 in the ACPH corner. So that'll be Comley's helmets off, so his race will be run and done. Hopefully their dad can get that car in the pits and get that rear end fixed up. But yeah, it's looking 3 different directions at the moment.
It's impressive that it can be in 3 different directions, but let's hope they can. There's a quick turnaround for the juniors. There's only 3 races between now and their next heat. 2 laps to go. It's a green-white checkered flag finish. Jake Lehman, the West Australian champion, leads Oscar Amato and Harrison Barris. Then Baxter Truchet, Cody Colmer, Riley Bain, Michaela Steele, and the 75 of Jamie Comley. They're the 8 that remain. And we're about to go green this time around. Around the witch's hat they'll come. Can Oscar Amato or Harrison Barris apply the pressure in the last 2 laps? This is race number 2. Those that may have just joined us. Some guys have just come straight from work. Doesn't matter. Everybody welcome here tonight as we get ready for a start. Green lights are back on. And it is Jake Lehman who burns them off down the main straight and around the cone. Harrison Barris looking to get underneath of Oscar Amato. Also there is Baxter Truchet. Cody Colmer up there in 5th place. So run down the KGB back straight. And it is the West Australian champion who'll greet the white flag first. Out of Palmer's corner. The Top Star Juniors burning up the raceway with the West Australian champion Jake Lehman leading. Oscar Amato in 2nd place. Back then to Harrison Barris, Baxter Truchet. Cody Colmer is next. Back then to Riley Bain, Michaela Steele and Jamie Comley. But the West Australian champion drove around Harrison Barris. He drove around Oscar Amato and he drives first to the checkered flag. Second home is Oscar Amato, then Harrison Barris, Baxter Truchet and Cody Colmer, Riley Bain, Michaela Steele and Jamie Comley. No time for the last 2 laps. A quick lap of the race at 21.965 by Jake Lehman, the West Australian champion. Too good in heat number 1.